Session 2 of Day 7 of the 2026 Australian Open. Very much looking forward to this. We've got men's fours action continuing. We've had the bagels at a brunch, so we are ready to go. Val Febo here with you on Rinkside Live for the clash between Graham Kent, Sean Glason, Peter Bowler and Trevor Foulkes up against Bernard McCarthy, Luke Savidis-Milner, Sean Fullerton and Isaiah Bettess. Can't wait for this contest. They've just finished the roll-ups. 2 hours, 15 minutes is what we're playing to. 15 ends. The team of Bettess had a win. The team of Foulkes had a loss. So there is plenty on the line. Joining me in commentary for this contest is Rachel Roger. Rachel, welcome to you.
Hey Val, thanks for having me again.
You are very welcome. You're bringing the energy today. I like it. She's excited.
Sure am. Love a good game of fours.
It's probably not my preferred discipline, but this morning was really good. So very, very enjoyable to be here alongside everybody. We've got Connor Munnings on commentary as well. Well done to you.
Thanks, Turbo.
Good Where's to be here. Dave Roger?
I actually just forgot to change it from the last game. So.
Oh, this Turbo thing's going to stick, isn't it?
It is going to stick. We're going to get it there.
I don't get it. I've got a short name. I don't need a nickname.
I like it.
No, I prefer having a shorter name. I'm not quick, though. I have no speed.
How good are these team names, too?
Team Foulkes and Team Bettess. We see the first bowl come down. That's the orange XG of Graham Kent. Let's go through the bowls that they have. Graham Kent has got orange XGs, red SRs for Sean Glason. Peter Bowler has got blue-grey Defiance. XGs, the two-tone blue for Trevor Foulkes. Bernard McCarthy, we've got a bit of info on him. He has got the Picasso Optimus coming down right now. Luke Savidis-Milner has got the maroon Green Masters. Sean Fullerton has got maroon Evolves. And Isaiah Bettess has blue XGs. They have had a positional change from what's listed on Bowsling. Sean Fullerton is actually the third. Luke Savidis-Milner is the second for the Isaiah Bettess team. So 1 on, 1 behind.
Yeah, great start from Graham. Quintessential leading, 1 on it, 1 behind. Skip will be very happy with that.
This is Section 9. Have a look at the results from the opening round for this section. Haven't quite been updated as of yet, so I was going to give you an exact scoreline, but we'll do that halfway through this contest when or a little bit later on in the contest when things have been updated by the attendants at the club.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this contest. I had the pleasure of sitting next to you and Andrew Howie last game and wasn't on the mic, but I do like a good fours match, Val. I know it's not your favourite discipline, but I think there's...
If I'm going to watch fours, the AO is probably my favourite place to watch fours because there's no killed ends, 15 ends, pretty much anything but sides.
There's a lot of stories that can happen out fours, a lot of different battles as we see Luke Savidis-Milner. I think he's got the shot beating out Graham Kent. We saw last game, the lead battle. That was very important. I think nearly the 2 best on.
Yep. Oh, for sure. Colin Leese and Kerry Butch Brown. It was brilliant. We called him second bowl Brown, Rach, because his first was slightly off, but then on the second bowl, he was just on fire.
Yeah, very good corrections from Butch. So 2 seconds now for the Bettess team.
So have you found your first AO in the events team, Rach?
Absolute madness, Val.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the chaos.
It's all happening. The phone rings incessantly. And, it's long days. But
you're a people person, though, aren't you?
I am a people person, yeah, most of the time.
After 9 a.m. She's
After
a people
9
person.
a.m.
She has
After
her
my
coffee. And she doesn't have to use ChatGPT to soften the blow of her sledgehammer.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I just haven't put the finesse on that early in the morning.
Which I quite like. I like unhinged Rach. So, great to have everyone's company watching on. Matty, he's waiting eagerly. He's been on Vince Calabrese. He's early, Connor. We love it. Watching in Leppington, Sydney. Ian McLean watching from Patsong. Is that the Ian McLean? I think it's spelled differently, actually, to the Scottish Ian McLean that just won the World Bowls Indoor Championship Singles title. Colin Barber watching on. Steve Byrne in New Zealand. Keep Cleep, he's back with Marmite sandwiches. That is get out of here. Vegemite all the way. Keep Cleep. Gary McLean watching on. Alana Taylor saying, let's go, Sunraysia boys. So at the moment, Rach, we've got the maroon bowls that are holding sway. I reckon that's probably 2 to Team Bettess. As they make their way down in the rain, starts to cascade down as well, which might make things a little bit interesting. It's definitely going to slow the green down, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of been that misty rain all day, hasn't it?
And I think that's what's going to keep happening. Hopefully tomorrow is a little better.
Fingers crossed. I'd like to see a sunny day.
Trevor Foulkes has a good opportunity on his forehand. Played a bit of weight, which he's doing. He's got the 2 front ones. He can crash into them, push them up, but just hang a bit wide.
So get a little bit of a breeze, and this misty, sleety rain sort of comes in under the marquee. It's a bit of a glare out there as well, which is bizarre. So almost sunglasses weather, and it's raining. As Isaiah Bettess sends his down. So I'd say this is probably 2 Connor and Rach to the Bettess team.
Yep. Can he make his correction with his second bowl, Connor? You didn't like it.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to see it. Oh, no, we are. This crashes into the front.
I have warned them, and I said, although it is very difficult, if you could be mindful to stand off the centre line, 4s is the one where we have the biggest amount of problems in terms of people standing on the centre line. Obviously, people aren't used to being streamed. So, Isaiah Bettess. Well, his line is all right. Has he got enough weight? Not quite. So, 1 is going to be taken out. One of the maroon bowls. That is 2. So, Isaiah Bettess and co. from Victoria. So, Bernard McCarthy will pick up the jack, and he came over before. He's a jujube farmer, Rach.
What is a jujube?
It's a fruit, and he offered me one, and I tasted it. It's kind of like you can dry them, you can have them fresh. It was kind of like a caramelized, really big sultana.
Oh.
Like a grape-style size.
Yum.
Absolutely delicious.
I'm surprised you actually tried something new, Val.
They looked good. Well, in fairness, that's that is fair, Rach.
Bernard, he gets low with his action right on his knee, close to the ground, which is good to see.
There's a lot of maroon bowls out on the rink this afternoon.
What I'm glad, Val, is one team has stickers, one team doesn't have stickers.
Yeah, how helpful is that?
Yep.
That is so helpful to us. Michael Clifford, good morning, Val and team. Watching from Mildura, cheering my teammates on. Go Team Sunraysia. It's up very far north in Victoria, this team. Far north Northwest.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they've all got the stickers on, are they all from the same club?
I believe they are. I love how they're all wearing matching kits as well.
Yeah, they look pretty smart out there.
So Alex Renzella from next to the desk. Jujubes are also called a Chinese date or red date, considered an emerging superfood rich in vitamin C. There you go. So that's what a jujube is. They were really nice. It was kind of like, big sultana. Would recommend. Find out where Bernard McCarthy has his farm and go support him, ladies and gentlemen. Might have to make the trip up to Mildura when I get home.
It's not far off here.
Not at all. Very close, but good leading by Bernard McCarthy. Really fluid motion from Luke Savidis-Milner. This weather be, I reckon, fairly cold for people up in Mildura. It's always stinking hot up there. Every time you see the weather forecast and the Victorian news channels, it's always 40 plus. Julie Lewison watching on Mildura Girl, cheering on our Sunraysia team. Go, guys. Corey Bettess, Isaiah and Bernard, and Mildura Club. Sean and Luke from Redcliffe's Club. Oh, great to see. Corey, I dare say you're a relation of Isaiah Bettess. Let us know in the comments. Great to see some family watching on. Unless it is a very big coincidence that you have the same last name, but I doubt it. Lucy Bonaparte, not from the same club. Thank you very much. Love all the info. This is a great community at Ringside Live. Sometimes we don't have the time to go and do as much research as we would like, of course, with extra hats that we wear during the Australian Open.
Correct, yeah.
So we're doing the daily wraps, social media, setting everything up, and then by the time we get back to the room, we are conked out or doing other work that we generally do.
Yep. BPL Cup's still in full swing, so, yeah. 12 competitions happening around Australia this weekend. So, yeah, it can be a game of multitasking, can't it?
Well, Rach, speaking of the BPL Cup, we've seen that Trevor Foulkes has been wearing an Ettalong kit. Ettalong, of course, the only team to win the BPL Cup twice and back-to-back.
Yeah.
Which was quite epic. Darren Morrison, former Bowls Australia employee, involved in that. And team registration's now open, bowls.com.au/BPL Cup.
Yep, check if there's an event near you. Plenty being hosted around the country.
Don Hogarth enjoying the broadcast from Bowen, Queensland. Corey Bettess, my son. How good. Colin Barber saying Mildura at 22 degrees Celsius today. That's actually warmer than the Gold Coast. So, living the life of luxury in Mildura.
Have you checked the pace of the green today, Val? What's it running? Do you know? Did you do your timer?
We did in the first game, but it may have quickened up slightly just with a little bit of sunshine that tried to sneak through. We'll do it when the skips get down. It's going to be Isaiah Bettess to start us off.
This could be a good count so far for the Foulkes team. Graham Kent holding the E-shot. Peter Bowler, he just drew a nice one. Sit Jack High. Bowler.
It's the most appropriate thing is either a cricketer, fast bowler, or a lawn bowler. Thankfully, we have him here, so here's Isaiah Bettess. Must say, those Hensel Light hoodies do look very good.
Or a 10-pin bowler.
Oh, well, true. Well, that one probably doesn't give us the indication that we need because it was played with a little bit of weight. So that got to the jack in about 8 seconds. And that's also going to get down pretty quick. So not really helping us. So if he was playing a draw, it's probably running about that 13-second mark. Maybe 14.
Similar to yesterday, it was round 13. Well for Messiah.
So Isaiah Bettess needs to get one in. It's sometimes hard when you're going with a weighted shot and then trying to go from drive to draw as we look over to our right and see one of the greatest men of all time, Jimmy Reynolds, walking into the Broadbeach Bowls Club. Com Games selected world champion. We love Jimmy.
All-round good bloke.
There he is. On the back of your screen there, wandering in. Got the security guards around him.
Especially he's got an entourage.
Yeah. Well, if you're Jimmy Reynolds, a two-person entourage is not enough. I reckon he needs 10 or 12.
I think that might be his mum and dad.
We absolutely adore Jimmy Reynolds. Great bowler, but even more so, an incredible human being. Connor's almost died next to us. He's had a persistent cough all week. Hopefully, are you okay? He's nodding. And it was kicked away. Didn't quite see what the indication was from the bowlers there. We'll double check that one. That was a score of 5. Huge start.
Collect, yeah.
We knew it was going to be big. A handful. League change in the second end. 5 shots to 2 is the score.
Yeah, it was a big end. Set up by Graham Kent. He didn't get the shot with his bowls, but he had 2 thereabouts, and it allowed his team to play with a bit of confidence. And once again, he started this game well.
He's been nailing that first bowl.
Yeah, it's been very good.
The Vic team will be having a little talk to himself about giving that many shots away, I reckon, Connor.
Yep.
Todd Weir watching the magnificent AO Bowls while having my immunotherapy treatment. Well, Todd, we hope all is okay, my friend. Hopefully everything is all good and hopefully the weather clears up in WA, but really hope that that you get through it okay and that we can see you fit and firing soon. So thank you for your support, and we're all sending it right back, my friend. So good luck and keep on fighting. Good stuff. Todd Weir watching on. James Dickerson, G'day Val and Co. watching from Main Beach up the road, having a very nice salmon and salad sandwich. Good bowls, Jamie.
That sounds delicious.
Does. Not quite as good as the bagels we all just devoured.
Speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, you weren't in the room when I went to get them.
I'll remember that.
Well, Howie, we did bring him back for Howie and Troy. So, I don't know where you were.
I've taken mental note.
It's all right. Rach and I have a thing where neither of us forgets.
Or forgive.
Yeah, what's the motto? Never forget, never forgive. That's why it's dangerous to post nasty comments on Ringside Live. We kid. Or do we? That's the question. No question about how good that bowl was, but this is a really solid start or solid second and third end.
Yeah, not bad from Sean Glason. When I was doing the schedules, I saw S. Glason and I was like, surely not. Surely it's not the Steve Glason. They've just spelled his name wrong.
No.
It says one S for Sean.
Yep.
But no, it was Sean Glason.
So I did double check to see whether pronunciation was actually Glason or with the one S. No double consonant. It could have been Glason maybe, but no, it is Glason. Confirmed.
Well, he's putting in bowls like Steve Glason.
Sure is.
So once again, a bit of danger for the Bettess team. They've only got the one bowl in the head and it's hard to get to at the moment. They're looking for a bit of backhand action, play through the orange, put the jack out into the open. Luke, he's close. Yeah, it's a great bowl. Still down, but a lot more room and not 3 down.
What position do you like to play in fours, Connor?
I'll play wherever.
Connor's a chameleon.
I don't have...
Oh, you're a good skip.
I can play anywhere, really. Happy with anywhere.
I think Connor's one that I think we've seen that he goes with the flow.
I just don't know what my strengths are.
Mate, you gotta drive like Kimi Antonelli.
Go Mercedes.
I'm just happy it's not Russell, as long as it's Antonelli. Don't want more Englishmen winning. This one makes its way down from Peter Bowler. That is numero uno.
Great bowl from the bowler.
Bowler by name, bowler by reputation.
Once again, the Foulkes combo, they're holding 3 before the jack spilled out, and they're holding probably 3 again.
Not anymore. That's a ripper from Sean Fullerton. Quite desperately needed too, I might add.
Yeah, it's worth a Tripadeal replay.
Sure is. Book your next bucket list holiday with Tripadeal. Tripadeal.com.au. And that bowl booked a Tripadeal holiday to the jack at low, low prices.
What a bowl.
Yeah. Has gone back to the opposition now for Foulkes, so wonder if Bernard's first bowl.
So 1 down to 1 down. Still not immediate harm done. As we see the great Sharon Wana coming behind us to sit down. We streamed her in the mixed pairs. We want to be like Sharon. Queen of Western Australia or New Zealand. So at the moment, Trevor is going to make his way down and see what he can do to try and wrestle this shot back.
A lot of traffic to get through.
Yeah. What's the best way, Rach? You're a keen skip. What's the best way he can get through here? Does he try and play with some weight and trail it, or does he just, how does he get to this draw? Does he go on the forehand and try and come around those wider bowls?
Like Connor said, there's a lot of traffic. It's a bit difficult to get to. There's probably... You probably go down on your forehand. Sit the white bowl, Connor?
Yeah.
Yep.
You got a couple of options. You can go for the white bowl if you're not confident with your draw. You don't think it'll get around. You can even go to white bowl. You've only got one in the head, but it's only one worse off. The other option is you come for the draw. You've got your bit of bowlers black off the side. If you can get off that, you might draw a shot, another shot, or the shot.
Trevor Foulkes. Looks like he's lining up here.
Yep.
At his weight.
Big weight.
Tell you what. Well, he's cleared out a few different things here and there. And again, it remains at just the one. So now a chance to try and add a second for Isaiah Bettess. From Mildura. Gaza watching from Emu Park. Good to have your company. Ashley Minter as well.
Emu Park, WA or Emu Park?
Queensland.
Queensland.
Do they have emus there?
The one in Queensland does not, no.
Oh. That's just going to crash. He had a good line and good weight to probably get there. But they're on the board again. They've won 2 of the 3 ends. 5 shots to 3 thanks to a gargantuan second end from the Trevor Foulkes combination. And they lead 5-3. That's after 3. Got until... So we start at 11:45, which means that we have until 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
If my maths are right, 2 hours and 15. Yes, 2 o'clock. Then final session kicks off at 2:30 p.m.
It seemed like everyone got through their last game.
I think because of the speed of the greens. That's definitely helping.
Yeah.
I think that it's funny. It's a myth that you think the slower the green, the slower the game will go, but it's actually the faster the game will go. It's one of the very rare sports where that is the case. The slower something goes, the harder it is to get through things quicker. In tennis, you watch a clay court match with the slow surfaces and almost impossible to get through something very quickly. So the first match, we saw the Foulkes team go down 21-9 to the O'Neill squad. And then the Bettess team defeated the Sargentson squad, who we streamed...
Warren?
We streamed...
Mixed pairs?
Yes, that's right. Beat them 23-7. So they're on top of the group at the moment. Isaiah Bettess and his team. Here is Bernard McCarthy, the Jujube farmer. No bad juju on this rink today.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. And he took it from me.
Sorry, Connor.
It's all right.
And that is brilliant. Fist bumps all round for Bernard. Graham Kent. Orange XGs making their way down.
Not far off. Has put it behind, so if you're not on, at least you're behind.
Yeah, I think your skip's going to be happy with that. Skip's in force. I think that if there's one thing they detest, short bowls.
Yes.
Or if you put one in the ditch. And if you miss roller jack.
My sister always says to me she'd rather I put my ball in the ditch than put it short.
Because at least you were going to be up.
Yep.
Up or behind. Because at least if you're in the ditch, you're not in the way.
Correct.
Luke Savidis-Milner. This is on a pretty good track.
It'll count. It's creating a bit of a target. But they're currently holding 3, and what was done to them a couple of ends ago, they're now doing to the other team.
In this very direction.
Yeah.
Sean Glason. Oh, this is on a pretty good track as well, Connor. Well, he's got him for second shot. What an effort.
The option there now is for Peter to play about a metre through. He could play through Sean's shorter bowl. Yep, he's playing a bit of weight. Make sure he's up. If he gets the gap, he gets the jack, and Graham Kent's lurking behind. Jeez, they should put me to skip. Val called that shot.
Well, we asked what position, and Connor, I think you're a back-end player, my friend.
Need to be able to play the bowls.
You're a state champion, mate.
Nearly 10 years ago.
5.
6 years ago.
Trying to help you. Too humble. So at the moment, say this is one to the Foulkes team. Sean Glason bowls, both sitting jack high, and then you've got Luke Savidis-Milner and Bernard McCarthy, not too far.
Peter he's holding one, and this could be a bit of a risky play, but he probably needs to play a similar type of shot because it's out in the open at the moment. They've got Graham Kent's behind. If they can move the jack back there, it's in a better position for them. At the moment, Bettess or Sean Fullerton, they can just continue playing these running shots and move the jack themselves.
It's been a really good end from the front 6. Isaiah making his way back, and Trevor Foulkes as well. This has been mightily impressive. Plenty of bowls around the jack. The back bowl, that's an orange XG. That's Graham Kent's.
I'm calling that'll be shot by the end at the end.
Pardon?
That'll be shot by the end of this end.
Isaiah Bettess. Well, if he's got the run, he's very, very close. Goes onto his leads bowl, and they are forming a trench around or a wall around the jack, but they're just not moving it.
I don't think the jack's moved.
No.
I don't think there's been a toucher.
The jack has remained almost in the exact same position.
He could throw a mat over most of those bowls.
It's a good head of bowls.
Such a tight end. I always find it fascinating a lot of the time that as soon as a lead gets close, everyone else gets close. But if the lead's 2 metres away, let's say, then everyone else finishes 2 metres away.
Yeah, it is funny, isn't it?
He set a trend.
Mm.
Backhand for Trevor Foulkes.
And his third said, play it a metre over.
Yep. Got Graham's at the back. He finishes behind. He finishes in a very good spot.
Not quite.
Don't think that's going to affect anything. So he'll play a bit of weight into his head, rattle some stuff around.
Running weight onto his own. Hope to move the jack back a little.
It's positive weight. Doesn't want to move the jack too far back. He's on a good track. Oh, didn't need to touch that. I would like to see another maybe foot or two from Sire. And they have declared the head.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I do not blame them at all. So, just the one, and they eke ahead back to a 3-shot margin. 4 ends played.
One and run.
Yeah, I don't mind it. When there's so much around the jack and so much danger, sometimes it's just good to take the medicine and just stay positive and be like, you know what, I'm grateful.
But they weren't drawing another one.
No, like how do you even get there? And if you did, how can you guarantee that you're not going to take the jack or obstruct something? It was a great grouping and a great end of bowls. Now, I've looked at the radar, Rach and Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Today should be okay.
Okay.
Should be okay for the foreseeable future.
What about tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to look.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I've got some night games here tomorrow, I think.
Weather.
We do.
Yeah, so, tomorrow,
It's
22
best.
and mainly fine. Hello. 15% chance of rain at 7 o'clock, but that's about it. Oh, yes, this is looking delicious. Oh, as Annie said, the sun will come out tomorrow. Wasn't the case yesterday, but it's the case today. Bet your bottom.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom dollar. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
I've just had a look at Sunday, which is my day off.
Mine too.
Top of 22
Oh,
during the day. A little bit of cloud cover, mostly sunny.
it's going to be good to sit in the hotel room and watch Richmond into the Socceroos. I don't intend on doing much. And the bowls, when I'm not yelling at the TV.
Might come down and play Mega Bowl.
I will not. One and done.
One and done.
Yep, got through to the second round.
Connor toppled you.
Yep. Connor had everything to lose there. Didn't buckle under pressure.
Of course he didn't. He's a professional.
He is.
I was nervous.
He actually
I was so nervous.
He was looking at me going, "Oh my god, I really don't want to play you, Val." Even though we played a singles match at the Nationals last year, he got me 17 zip.
But one bowl.
But one bowl.
Anything can happen one bowl.
It's like the 1-point slam they did at the tennis this year, where an amateur actually won $1 million.
Wow.
It's not quite the cash that we're giving you here, but but you know, maybe one day, who knows?
Good bowl, looks like shot.
So here is Savidis-Milner. Trying to get through and stop in time. Not quite.
You're right. The contest of maroon bowls is very difficult to follow.
That's where BPL is amazing, because everyone's got the same colour on the same teams. Apart from you get when green versus green, that can be a little bit difficult when Tasmania play Sydney.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to everyone, wherever you're watching from around Australia and around the world. Great to have you with us on Rinkside Live. Yesterday, I think that the match we streamed this morning, the overall broadcast time was 2 hours and 10 minutes, and almost longer than our entire day on air yesterday. That's what people were saying last night on the comments, that we only streamed for 40 minutes across 3 matches. How wildly incorrect is that?
About 40 minutes a match?
Yeah. Which in singles you're going to get. The greens were slow. It's going to be quick. This one person kept saying that we should be streaming at every venue. How pray tell would we do that, Connor?
Yeah, it can only be in one place at a time.
Drones?
Yeah, but even then, how are we going to control them when we're here?
Can't control 15 drones.
The bizarre world of social media, hey?
It is the world we live in, Val.
It is.
Peter Bowler with his fashionable socks.
Got a comment about those. Gail Danes, long black socks, fashionista.
Why not? Make a statement.
Exactly.
I used to have to wear them at school with the black shoes.
Long black socks.
Yep. And my formal dress, very...
Okay. Were you private school or?
My last 2 years of schooling was private school. All girls private school.
Because we had uniform as well. Not long black socks, but they were navy. I've actually still got a pair.
Wow.
They're still going. And I still do wear them, yes.
I might have burnt my uniforms.
That's rude.
No, I didn't, but they weren't the most flattering.
It's just it's complete opposite to what we saw previously. A big grouping around the jack. Now there's a bit of space.
You called...
What a look, Luke. Not sure a shot. Sean Glason's bowl, maybe a shot.
You called it, Connor. You said when the lead's on, everyone is on. When they're not, sometimes, yeah.
Val is just showing us a photo of a bowler. Is that from this year's AO?
2022.
Okay.
And the fact that I found that so quickly means how much it's etched in my memory. He was on rink 2. He had a tennis racket arm to pick up his bowl that actually had tennis strings on them. He's repurposed a tennis racket.
Wow.
To pick up his bowl, carried it in a tennis bag, had the headband, long socks, straight out of the 80s.
And that'll do for Messiah. Although Peter still favours Sean's front red.
That's all they really got to do on this end, hey, Connor, is just be the closest.
You need to do most ends right.
Yeah, but normally the skips don't have the room.
Well, it takes a measure. Sire, he's just looking to take about a foot off his last. Get him shot. Looks like they're potentially looking at going maybe for Sean's front bowl, pushing that up. Bit of a stun and run.
Pop and stop?
Pop and stop. Do you call pop and stop in Victoria?
No, that's just what me and my bowling friends call it.
Okay.
Pop and stop.
A
There
pop
you go.
and stop.
I like that. Sire. That's displayed it to
What a bowl.
perfection.
The pop and stop. That's brilliant. Isaiah Bettess,
He's made 3 out of it.
Yep.
there's nothing better.
What a bowl.
Teammates are very happy with him.
Let's get to that Tripadil replay. Book your next bucket list holiday. And that
Hits
is well
bowl.
worth the Tripadil replay. That is gorgeous.
Hits the bowl, Lance Jack takes it back to their own. That's superb from
Bowl
Isaiah Bettess.
of the day. Unreal. And guess what? We're at 6 apiece.
Game on.
It's the Big Brother term, game on, Moles. Is that what it was?
No.
Was that Big Brother?
I don't know. I didn't
think it
watch
was.
much Big Brother.
I think it was.
The only reality TV I like to watch is Below Deck.
Is that the super yacht one?
Yeah.
I must admit, hate trashy TV. That hooked me.
Below Deck?
Yep.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Isn't there an Aussie captain now?
Some of them are, yeah.
Alexander Rudigos watching in Miami. Are you watching in Miami, America, or Miami Gold Coast? Both of them have beaches. So, like, similar. Quality bowls so far. And someone watching from Ballarat. This is brilliant. We are a third of the way through this. We've been going just under 40 minutes, which means that we'll be close to the time, I think. But it's been enjoyable.
This one doesn't look far off.
How's this one tracking?
Just
Sean? So
Finished in a good home, Val.
So let's see what Luke Savidis-Milner can do. Interesting to see how it's... No one has won consecutive ends. This was very similar in the first match this morning, Rach, but this is when it did happen, ends 6 and 7. So we'll see what happens. Number 6-7 remains in vogue. I still don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Sean Glason. I reckon he's got the shot. Very close anyway.
Both teams really evenly matched at the moment. All players playing well. There's been no standout, I'd say, so far. There's been some big bowls, but no player that's really taken hold of this game. Although that from Sean Fullerton is pretty good.
Gives them 2, Connor.
Cool. Yeah, I reckon 2 now with that bowl from Peter Bowler. I was about to say it could be more, but definitely a third. So repeat of last for Sean Fullerton.
Gosh, he was close there.
Just ran out. Yeah, Bowler likes it. He's stalking it up the green. Could be a shot. I reckon it is. I reckon he's got it. It's a handshake from his skip. Look across the greens, Val. It's good to see fours action in full force.
There's so many people here at Broadbeach today. Greens running beautifully across this fortnight once again.
The great thing about Australian Open, you can play singles against someone and the next day you might be playing fours with them.
Exactly. Has happened before. Hat off for Isaiah Bettess. He's done it again. Mel Jones watching on. Go Isaiah and Team Vic. Is that the Mel Jones? Oh, she's done a lot with bowls before.
Size really starting to find it. I reckon he could be the one that really decides this game.
We've got Emma Simmons watching on. Go Isaiah and the boys Great to see you up here all the way from sunny Mildura. Emma was here yesterday playing in the singles, former finalist here in the fours. I know it wasn't her day in the singles, Emma Simmons, but she had a good day in other ways. And I'll leave it at that, Emma. You know what I mean.
You'll have to fill me in off air.
As they survey the end, what are they doing, Connor?
I was about to say, having a good long look at this. I'm just wondering if the size last bolt could be a bit of a guide for him, whether he plays under it, tries to sit it out for, I reckon, 2, or just draw it on the forehand. He's probably going to safe away. Cutting under. It's going to be one taken out. Measure for second.
Are we going to see?
Yeah.
The momentum swing a little further.
A few bowls were played on that end, Connor, and seemed to cut under.
Peter Bowler just running down to grab some chocks for the measure.
Oh, yep.
Got to make sure that everything is good and safe, so it doesn't fall over, it doesn't affect your count. Because if it does, Lorraine Smith behind the rink, she's roaring and ready to go here. And that's why she's been picked to go to the Com Games. Lorraine and her daughter Ro, quite amazing that both of them are going as a mother-daughter combination to go and umpire at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow later this year. It's always good when you're in a foreign area and you see those familiar faces.
Yeah.
At Birmingham, I didn't really know too many of the ITOs that well. Sue Hogg was over there in Birmingham. But, yeah, it'd be great to see Laureen and Rowe. I think 9 Australians were picked. Bernie Hill is another one that got picked. She was here last year, coming over from the UK. So it'll be good to see Bernie over there. Does a lot of umpiring in England. Bernie and Maxine. Emma Simmons on the comments. Played with Isaiah in the mixed pairs back when I played in Mildura. He was my super lead. We made it to the last 16 at the Vic State Championships when Isaiah was only 15 and fairly new to the game. So that's the quality that he possesses. Didn't quite see what the total was there. Did you see, Rach, by chance?
I missed it.
Just try and... check. I think it might have been a 2 to the Victorians, and that is what it is, just 1. So 1 to Team Bettess, they take the lead. 7 shots to 6, that's after 6. So close one here. First time we've seen back-to-back ends, won by one team in particular. It goes the way of the Victorians. So we've seen 2 lead changes already. you guys been eaten alive by the midgies out here?
No.
No.
Can't say I have.
Oh, all right. Well, just me. All good. Every year. I absolutely cop it.
Why didn't you bring your error guard?
Because I'm a silly, silly person. I actually might go and grab some from the shop after this match. We're very lucky at Broadbeach. We have a corner store.
It is convenient.
Yep. That's why the fact that milk bars are dying out, it's so sad because they are so convenient. I love a good old school milk bar. You're on a walk, side street, all of a sudden you feel like some water and there's a milk bar.
There should be more convenience stores, I think.
Yeah.
That you go to places like Japan, you're every 10 metres. That's all you eat. The egg sandwiches.
Yep. I'm starting to think that our friend Zero Matter doesn't really like me too much on the comments. Rach dropping logical facts. Yeah, I'm aware. I think I've really turned him off with the puns. I know what I've done wrong. Nothing wrong about how Bernard McCarthy has led in this contest. That one is just going to wobble towards the jack and take shot for Luke Savidis-Milner.
If I'm anything, Val, I'm logical.
Yeah, true. True. Cam McClelland on the comments. Greetings. We start Provincial Fours playoffs this weekend. Give a shot with my club bowler teammates on our home turf. Well, good luck. Hopefully you guys can get the win. Let us know how you go because, of course, we'll be back on stream. That is also rather lovely from Sean Fullerton. But yeah, let us know how you go, Cam, on the stream on Monday or Tuesday because, of course, we're broadcasting right up until the end of next week. Wednesday is when Rinkside Live concludes.
And Rinkside Lounge comes in.
Yes, well, nothing. Well, that's something completely different, though. There's no
Yes, it
commentary.
is.
There's no commentary with that.
Maybe there should be.
Maybe. Love to sit in the lounge. Zero Matter, I love you too. He goes, love you, Val. Isn't sledging Australia's love language? It is. Nah, you're a good man. Or female, I should say, because it's not really clear in the name. So, good person. But great to have everyone's company. It is a wonderful community. Sean Fullerton. And Peter Bowler done their battle. And at the moment, I'm probably favouring 3 to the Victorians.
Yeah. I was about to say, Trevor Foulkes has it all to do.
They had a good win this morning as well. 23-7.
Wow.
They picked up that huge 5 earlier on,
Yeah.
Team Foulkes, but since then it's all been Bettess and his crew.
Well, they've only won one end since then, Connor,
Yeah.
and that was a single. So on every end barring one of them, Team Bettess has been able to get second shot.
A few big bowls,
Yeah.
especially from Messiah himself. One down to 3 up. Kind of made something out of nothing. It's pulling up a bit short there, but it's going to be in Trevor's eye.
So zero matter. His name is Matt. All right, perfect. Well, now we're on a first name basis. Nice to meet you virtually. I do love the family that we do create, built up by Clive Adams for so many years, as this one's coming down from Trevor Foulkes. Don't think he's cut anything out of this, Connor.
Yeah, Sire. He's on fire. Sire's on fire.
Mind and senses purified. Asiah's on fire. Na 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 na.
I just come out here to commentate with you guys so I get my daily dose of entertainment.
Well, it also happens in the back room at Broadbeach. In the evenings when we're all a bit loopy as Trevor comes down. Can he cut this out? This is a chance for us another collect.
4.
Yeah, big, huge end for Team Bettess.
And that's 3 in a row, Connor and Rach. Which means the score goes to 11-6, and Isaiah Bettess is having some sort of an afternoon, but he's been helped brilliantly by his front 3 of Bernard McCarthy, Luke Savidis-Milner, and Sean Fullerton. They have been brilliant. The jujubes are a-flying. If you've just joined us, Bernard McCarthy, who's just tossed down the jack, is a jujube farmer. So if you've never had them, would highly recommend, actually. They are very, very good.
Have a few jubes after the game.
Yep.
If they win.
I think so.
Maybe that's that secret weapon, Val.
Well, apparently they're, as Alex let us know, somewhat of a superfood. And he said they help with relaxation.
Oh, I need those in my life.
Yeah. Fruit really is good for you.
Need them yesterday.
I needed them yesterday.
I needed
Connor.
them.
Oh, you
Connor
needed them
is-
yesterday.
Sorry, Rach.
I think Rach did need them
I
as well.
did need them. I was pretty
She was.
stressed yesterday.
Yeah.
Cameras probably needed them yesterday.
Oh, yeah. We should rub some jujubes over the camera. But, yeah, I think we all needed them yesterday. The cameras were a little bit jumpy right on cue. Right on cue.
Heard us.
So we hope you're enjoying the coverage. It's a lot smoother than it was yesterday. We said we'd fix it. Connor Munnings, well, the man is a genius. I think the Nobel Prize might be going his way. It's probably the loosest end we've seen from Bernard McCarthy in this contest. An opportunity for Graham Kent to hone in on the jack. Corey Bettess saying they live on jujubes here, and he hands them out. He actually came and gave some to us, Corey, right before the match. And, yeah, I must admit I'd never heard of them before. I asked what they were, and no, they were really, really good.
Do you feel relaxed?
I do. And that is a ripper. He takes the jack back, and there was a little clap of the hand from Luke Savidis-Milner. He didn't mind it. was really kind of Bernard to come around and hand us some, bringing some up from home. I was actually wondering what they were because I saw them next to their bowls bags this morning, and he is a great man. And your son, Corey, is playing a wonderful game of bowls from Sean Glason. Probably cuts in for second. Interesting delivery from Luke Savidis-Milner. He gets really low on his knees, and it's almost like someone that you and I know, Cooper Sutton.
Oh, yeah.
Bowls
yep.
very similar to that. Really low centre of gravity, and he gets them out really well.
I think he's changed his style a little bit recently.
Coops?
Yeah. He's been working with the coaches there at Deer Park to, just tweak a few things. And as you can see from the games he's been playing here, it seems to be working.
He's playing very well.
Peter Bowler. Bowler by trade, bowler by name.
Just can't sneak his way through. Sean Fullerton. His backhand looking to try and get around and wrestle this shot back. They've won the last 3 ends, the Victorians, from the Sunraysia region. Sunraysia, is that the brand of cranberry juice? Is that still a thing? I remember I used to see it on TV all the time as a kid. It certainly is. Premium Australian family-owned beverage blend renowned for its balanced tart sweet flavour. I think it's operated from Mildura.
There you go. They do a lot of fruit farming out in Mildura.
Must be from a similar area to the jujube farming. So there you go. All putting 2 and 2 together. Corey saying, looks like Isaiah has been shopping new shoes and outfit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, those shoes do look nice and white.
It's been in the marquee. You can see, well, behind us, I was about the bowl.
Yeah, it has been getting a good workout. We went in yesterday to have a look, Connor, and so much going on in there. Every single vendor that you could possibly imagine.
A lot of meet and greets are happening in there as well.
Oh, Isaiah. Has he done enough? I think he has. He is on fire. As we said, the mind and senses are purifying. So the green speed was running at about 14 seconds earlier. It's probably quickened up a little bit throughout the match without the rain. So Diane Gardner saying that Mildura, the Sunraysia region, home of grapes and citrus. And to learn about new regions or regions that I haven't really frequented too much. All of our viewers happy to help us out in that sense. Cam McClelland has looked up what jujubes are, and they are a red fruit. So very different to your previous comment, my friend. Very. So Isaiah, he has played a blinder so far. Speaking of blinders, if this stops, he's got another one. Not quite sure if it's in the count. His front three have set things up for him, but even when he's been in trouble, he's been able to figure things out.
The opposition was signalling one and a measure. So, pretty close.
Yeah, it is very close. Probably from that, the bowl at 10 o'clock could be the shot. But then again, those two at 5 and 7 could also, or 5:30 and 6:30, could also be the shot. Find out. Can Trevor Foulkes find something? We're over the halfway point in this contest. We've been going an hour and a half.
Wow.
Oh no, an hour and a quarter, sorry.
I was going to say.
Started at 11:45.
It's flown by.
Still an hour and a quarter has flown by. He's on a different hand here. Can he pump this bowl in? He scoots past. It was a good effort, a really good effort. So we will get down and measure for the shot. Bit of frustration from Trevor Foulkes and Peter Bowler. They knew how close they were. So that was 1. And that was to Trevor Foulkes. So 11-7 or 7-11. Good call. We should get 7-11 on as a partner. I'm going to speak to Corey Olchin on that, because every time there's a 7-11, you could have the 7-11 end. And I know Connor is a very big fan of 7-11, especially in Japan.
Yeah, I haven't visited too many 7-Elevens in Australia, apart from get that nice morning coffee. Cheap, good coffee. It's what you want.
It's good, but
cheap.
Yeah, like the corner store here at Broadbeach, much nicer. But it serves a purpose.
But yeah, in Japan, they are elite 7-Elevens.
I visited the one downstairs last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were up for going out and about.
No, I never said that I wasn't.
And just didn't want to go for dinner. Went to 7-Eleven.
I'm never going to live this down today. You and Connor have been all over me on this.
Was slightly... We got home at an early-ish hour the other night from dinner, and I was slightly bored. I was like, let's go browse 7-Eleven. So I went downstairs on my way back from Yochi and looking through 7-Eleven for 5 minutes.
Well, guess what Connor said to me when you were out getting bagels? He said, I said, where's mine? Where was my offer of a bagel? And he said, well, you didn't want to come to dinner with us last night, so we're not going to offer you lunch now.
In fairness, respect, Connor, respect. We extended the invite, and I must admit, I felt rejected.
Yeah.
Sorry.
These dinners are such good team bonding sessions. And Rach just said, nah.
Not today.
Screw you all.
I had a killer of a headache yesterday.
It does get like that in these big events. Sometimes you just want to go and chill. Rachel wants to chill every night. She doesn't like us. Do you love how I went from sympathy to just sledgehammer? Back to the bowls, and here is Sean Glason. You're okay, Rach.
Good.
A rather enjoyable contest. Still 4 shots the difference, so plenty of time for Team Foulkes to get themselves back into the contest. But Isaiah Bettess and his team are flying. They've just played such a good middle portion of this match.
And Isaiah just having the answers as the skip.
Yeah. We're generally pretty lucky here at the Broadbeach Bowls Club in terms of the wind that we get. We can be covered by the buildings a little bit. Some clubs you do see the wind a hell of a lot more, as this one comes down from Peter Bowler. Not quite. Yeah, we can be covered by the buildings a little bit more. I've just seen a photo from Paradise Point on Friday at the mixed pairs, and what the wind did to those greens and how hard it made it to bowl.
Oh, wow.
So it was on day 1 of the AO. Quite incredible. So we are very lucky here that the wind doesn't... It can play a factor at times, and did so earlier on in the week, that's for sure. But very lucky. Some clubs are a little bit more open. I remember we streamed at Musgrave at the World Championships, and we got so lucky that it wasn't a windy day, because it's perched right on top of a hill, and it really is sort of a home ground advantage for the Pelicans, because they know how to play with it.
Yeah. It's like the bowling club in Sydney, Clovelly. You
Yes.
ever been there?
I've heard of it.
It sits right on the top of a cliff.
Yep.
But that's what you get when you're by the coast, is you've got to battle the wind.
Yep. Even at Devonport last year, we were on the was it, what was the river called again? Mersey, that's right, on the Mersey. Certainly not easy. Chris Blake, really enjoying the live streaming for the first time. Oh, good to have your company. Hope this isn't the first time you've enjoyed the stream and you've been persisting for years. Hopefully this is the first time you've watched it and that you're enjoying. Otherwise, we've got a lot of work to do to improve, Chris, but no, great to have your company. Trevor Foulkes. If he's got the weight, he's close. And needed to get around the front as well. Hasn't done so. They're probably still holding one. Isaiah can sit the bowl away. He can't.
Very close.
Peter's instructions. Another metre. So got one more match for you this afternoon. That is between... I'll let you know after this bowl lies to rest. There may have been a change in the team names, as that one has been pushed in for 2, I believe. Or it is a second. So Peter Mansell, Mark Barker, Richard Magro and Andrew Barker up against Alan Holmes, Steve McGaviston, Alan Canavan and Paul Griffiths. It's up next, so we think that's the foursome that are going to be playing. And then tomorrow we've got 2 sessions of women's fours. We're going to be starting a little bit later. And then we'll move into the quarterfinals of the mixed pairs. Cannot wait. 15 ends will separate. Some very handy pairings from a spot in the semi-finals. Already had some classic matches, a lot of extra ends already. Corey Wedlock and Jamie Lee Warsnop downing Kelsey Cottrell and Maddie Lucas last night. Kelsey and Maddie up by 1 with an end to play. Corey nets a 2.
That would have been a thrilling game.
Yep. Isaiah Bettess with a little bit of weight. Makes its way down the rink. Going to obstruct, pushes a few things. Oh, wow. I thought that might have almost trickled in for shot.
Cut one out, maybe?
I think he has. Thought there might have been one more, but no. There's one. So they're going to win back-to-back ends for the first time here. And it's a 1, so they cut the margin from 11-6. Oh, it was 2, sorry.
Yeah.
I missed the second finger. I'm so used to people sticking one finger up at me, Rach. Connor's a little shocked. So, 11-9 now. Back-to-back ends.
Not a bad start.
It's a very good start.
How are you feeling, Connor?
Good. I just got Alex to fetch me a lemonade. I thought that little tickle in the throat just make me cough a lot. So I was like,
You've had to battle a lot this week.
yeah.
He's fought through illness. So have you, actually, Rach.
Yeah.
So has Howie. Just getting around the Gold Coast.
The workers of the team getting sick.
Yeah.
Hard at work.
But we persevere, don't we?
Yeah.
Chris Blake saying, just got YouTube Premium, so no ads while watching. You actually, with the live broadcast, we don't have commercials, so it's live uninterrupted. There's commercials after we've finished live, but you actually shouldn't need to go to YouTube Premium in terms of having having ads during live play. We don't have them on for you. We just keep them. We keep it no commercials. It's more afterwards that the ads go on. So shouldn't need to have the YouTube Premium, but YouTube Premium is pretty good.
Graham Kent put 2 right on it. He started the game off so well. Has lost it for a little bit in this middle period, but if he can find his way back into the game, he's got a long way to help his team get back the lead.
We've been super lucky so far at this Australian Open to see some great bowls, some great matches on our streamed rink. This one might be no different. This morning was a really intriguing battle. It sort of blew apart at the end in favour of the Stephen O'Brien team. But this one, just when you think it was going to go one way for the Isaiah Bates team, it's just swinging back towards Trevor Foulkes.
This looks to be on a pretty good track. Has he done enough for second?
I'm sure Graham Kent has really, as you said, Connor, lifted his game.
He was on fire early. He was the one that really set up that 5 team folks got, I think, on the second end. Was it second end? Yeah.
Saw a lot of upsets in the women's singles yesterday as well. We'll go through some of those very shortly. The final sections of those will be played today. And we'll have all the next best qualifiers. So at the crossover, we'll go, Lara Butler, 2024 champion, gone in the sectionals. Selena Goddard, 2025 pairs winner, gone in the sectionals. Olivia Cartwright won everything there was to win at the Vic Open. Runner-up last year to Dawn Heyman. Runner-up in the fours last year. Gone.
That was my pick.
Yep. That's why when you show bias towards your state, sometimes it doesn't work. Dawn Heyman, of course, not in the best way. So she's not even playing the singles, which is a real shame. She was my pick.
Yeah.
So
We get another go, don't we? Since ours didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
Just withdrew.
Oh, I don't get another go?
No, but yours actually lost.
Oh.
yeah, so Connor and I get another crack. It was out of our control, that one.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. That's
look,
not fair.
We do
Yes,
hope
it is.
it is, but we do. In fairness, we do hope that Dawn is okay. We love you, Dawny, and Fingers crossed we'll see you on the green very, very soon in the lead up to the Com Games. I think she still may take part, but we're not sure. There's still events to go for her. But, Dawny, we hope you're all good. And there were other upsets yesterday. Well, Kelsey Cottrell, she got through pretty comfortably. Jen Delves faces a nervous wait in terms of the next bests. Taylor Bruce, gone, world champion on these very greens. Bit of weight coming from Isaiah.
Yeah, I like this from Isaiah. I was wondering if he would do this earlier. Unfortunately, he's
cleared his own.
Out, but I don't think it changes too much. I think he's only 2 down.
So Paris Baker also gone. Colleen Orr, Lainey McGorman, former champion of champions winners, gone. Under 18 girls singles winner from 2023, Reese Finn Young, gone. Emma Simmons, former fours finalist, out. But that section of Olivia Cartwright and Selena Goddard, they were in the same section. Joanne Watts was able to emerge out of that section. The Queenslander, former BPL Cup Finals representative.
The current, she won the final.
Won it, yes. That was
last
her.
Year, first female to win the BPL Cup.
Clearly proving why.
And there it is. There she is, Joanne Watts. Superstar. Got through a very tough section.
Yeah.
Isaiah, what has he got? He's going to crash into the front, so here's a chance. Well, it's already done. That is a 2 again. And guess what? Tied. 3 ends in a row.
Yeah, this game is heavily reliant on Graham Kent here. I think he's now the key for Team Foulkes. We saw him, he was 2 shots this game, and if he can jump it on it again, I reckon Team Foulkes might be back in this. So Jack nearly breaks the ditch bank. The speed it was going into the ditch.
This might change things, Connor.
Change the lengths.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it a bit shorter.
The team from Vic are playing the short ends really well.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yep.
From Bernard McCarthy, we talked about this lead battle and how key it is to the game.
So you mentioned Graham Kent and how reliant this is becoming on him, Connor.
Yeah.
Bernard McCarthy needs to start going with him a little bit more. He was on top for that 3-end period where they eked out an 11-6 buffer. Now It's sort of evened out a little bit with Graham taking the ascendancy in this Leeds battle, but Bernard holding sway at this changeover of Leeds.
Yeah, the momentum's changed end to end, really. Graham Kent going away from the clubhouse has been pretty good. Just coming back towards the marquee and clubhouse, he's just hasn't found his range yet.
So this one from Peter Bowler making its way down. Quite going to get there. So I'd say this is it's close to 2 or 3. Leaning towards 2 for the Bettess team, who need to get themselves ticking along. We've played 10 ends in this contest, and we're into the second third. Final third.
It's generally been that whoever's had the shot once the leads are bowled have had the shot at the end of the end. The only end I can recall off the top of my head is the side that said when he was 1 down and got
Made
the jack
3.
back to 3, yeah.
Yep. So they've done really well here. Sean Fullerton putting in another one. How's this looking? Rocks 1 away. Not a bad effort, Rach.
No.
I like this call from Isaiah saying take the shot away or draw behind. So looks like Sean Fullerton's opting to split in the cover bowl rather than play a more aggressive shot in the forehand.
Just falling short.
Yeah, you'd be disappointed with that. Want to get behind when you have nothing in that spot. At this point, short bowls aren't going to do too much.
Trevor Foulkes trying to get the momentum or keep the momentum going. Down at the head, he's not a mile away. He's trailed the jack back, and I tell you what, he's made a number 2.
Got the 2 at the moment, but that white bowl looks very, very lonely.
Tripadil replay. There's the connection with the jack. He's followed it. And there's a couple. It's been thrown back to Isaiah Bettess. Can you match me? That is glorious.
Needs to run.
Not gonna.
It's going to be 2 to Trevor Foulkes at the moment. He's got a big opportunity to add another. If the Peter Bowler's telling him to cover.
So, Isaiah Bettess, big bowl to try and keep them in front. They've not been behind since the conclusion of end 4. This is end 11 and a very similar pattern to the first match of the morning. Isaiah Bettess looking to get this one down. Has it fallen? We don't know. We
Pretty close.
can't quite see.
It could be second. Cut one out.
One. Yeah, unfortunately, when the jack isn't on the centre line, I think that's when it sort of becomes anyone's game there. People are just going to stand, not used to being streamed, so he's cut one out. The lead does swing back the way of Foulkes. And his charges 12-11. Wow, wow, wow. 4 ends on the bounce. Almost the exact same pattern as this morning. After 7 ends, Ian Carr had just taken 3 of 4 to go 9-5 in front here. Isaiah Bettess had taken 3 ends in a row to go 11-6 ahead after the 10th end in the opening match. Ian Carr went behind to Stephen Bryan. Here after the 10th end, we were level. And now they're behind. In that match, Stephen Bryan came from behind and they won it 21-12. What can Trevor Foulkes, his team do? Can they finish this off? Can they come home with the wet sail? 4 ends to play. Got 27 minutes to get them in. David Ashby watching from Druin in Victoria. Weather is a balmy 14 degrees. Good job, you lot. Well, great to have your company, David.
Sarah Ashby's dad, maybe. Hello, Dave.
So this lead battle last end went the way of Bernard McCarthy. It was actually one of the ends that you said that the lead bowls didn't, or whoever won that lead battle didn't have the shot. And that was a really nice conversion. Got Andrew Hinch watching in Nisna, South Africa. Good to have your company, Andrew. How early in the morning is it there? I reckon reckon they'd be 8 hours behind. 5:30 in the morning, is it? Getting up early to watch some bowls. And Bartley, 8 degrees where he lives in Dunedin. That is way too cold for me. Luke Savidis. Milne.
He wasn't far off with his last bowl. Just looks pretty close. Oh, unlucky.
So it's starting to get a little more balmy out here.
You reckon? I'm cold.
So, weather has gone up a little bit. I'm getting, like, legs are colder, upper body is warmer. It's weird. Maybe it's because of the shorts. I don't know. Looks like the sun is starting to come out. It is 5:30 in the morning in South Africa, so well done to you, Andrew, for getting up so early.
There's a shot on for Team Bettess here, depending on what Peter does. But on the backhand, play with a bit of weight, sit out the red. And they're feeling risky. I don't know if the red bowl is shot. They're often just the draw. Get another one in there.
I reckon it is, Connor.
Yeah, I kind of like it on the backhand. You're playing weight. You've got Bernard's wide bowl as well, but this is another bowl. Yeah, this is a brilliant bowl. That is the bowl of the match. Sean Fullerton. What a bowl. Peter Bowler taking his time on the mat.
This is a pivotal end because the Bettess team, they're wanting to go 2-0 in this section. The team next door, so that's 15-5. And I'll just try and get the section up on the ladder. Just let you know what's actually happening because they're on rink 1 and 2.
Just why looking those bowls from Sean Fullerton are perfect as you can get, right on the jack and pretty much where Sire wanted him, behind where it's popping out. Just a great bowl. We'll look at the Triple Deal replay and look at Sean's first bowl.
So it's 15-5 to someone. I have no idea who's winning because it either says M or EX. So
I think it's Exmouth. So one team was all from Exmouth.
Ah, that's very... Yeah, and that would be Sargentson.
Yep.
Because we streamed him the other day from Exmouth. So that means M is the team of M. O'Neill, which would make the next match if Isaiah Bettess and his team were able to get through. And Mr. O'Neill would make that a match for all the marbles to get through and finish the section on top. There are going to be 23 next best qualifiers in the men's fours. So not too many, Rach.
How many next best?
23.
23.
It's Trevor Foulkes. It's got to be hard for him to draw the shot.
But better than just the 4 in the women's pairs, eh?
Yeah, that was a tough one.
That was cruel. Some big teams missed out because of that low number.
They've set this head up nicely,
Yeah.
Team Vic.
Yeah, it's really well set up for them.
So Isaiah Bettess, they've dropped the last 4 ends. Sometimes you need just one to change the momentum up.
Yeah, his eyes is trying to get towards the back. Really cover that section and claim this end. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, that'll work massively.
He might have even knocked
It's in the
Sean's
count.
bowling for count.
That's in the count, I think. Has to be. Surely.
His teammate signalled 2 from the other end.
So that would provisionally have them ahead.
Yeah, so I could get really greedy. Play down there, get rid of the red if you want. It's a lot of danger, but if you want to get greedy.
Well, they need shots, Connor.
They don't need too many shots. They're only 1 behind at the moment. If they hold a 2, they get the lead again.
Would you play it, Connor?
No.
Play conservatively?
It depends on the game
Okay.
No, but
situation.
Well,
you
this
mean-
game
you mean Trevor?
situation.
Do you mean Trevor?
No. So that's... Oh, yeah, I would be playing that if I was Trevor.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, I meant, they need to
They
try and get
have
some...
to play, yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking of Si, if he plays over his next, he could sit out for 4 or
Apologies.
5. Sorry. I wouldn't play if it was a side, no.
Yeah.
Unless I was about 6 down with
Yeah.
the setting in the hands play.
Yeah.
Problem is, Sire and his team have covered pretty much everywhere on the green. If Trevor did knock that bowl, the Jacks just go back and then they could be 4 or 5 down. They might just have to go to draw and see what the best they can do is. Trevor Foulkes drawing on the forehand.
And it just moves out the way, and Connor, that's not going to affect the count. So what's Asai doing?
He's playing on the forehand. Try and draw another shot. It's been a clinical end from his team. They've pretty much covered all areas of the green. If he gets a clear run, he's not far away. Just run into the front.
So that'll be 2, and it's enough to gain the lead back. And like our first match, this is our 4th lead change. So we've got 3 ends to play, 13 shots to 12. Isaiah Bettess holding on to the lead. They end that run of 4 straight ends, which consisted of 6 shots scored. For Gary Kent, Sean Glason, Peter Bowler and Trevor Foulkes. Now Bernard McCarthy, Sean Fullerton, Savidis-Milner and Isaiah Bettess hold a 1-shot advantage once again. We are close And there is plenty on the line. Chance to go 2 and zip 23 next best qualifiers. Any extra shots that they can get will certainly help them.
Picasso's painting a nice picture there.
Oh, he is. Oh, Rachel, red card. Where's Zero Matter? No, that was good. I like it. I like it a lot. I went to the Picasso Museum in Barcelona last year. Very interesting. But as Connor said, Graham Kent had really brought the heat.
When he's on it, Team Foulkes has been on it.
But when Bernard McCarthy is bringing those jubes down, I'm disappointed he doesn't have red bowls. I know 2 of his teammates do, but
I don't think we need any more red balls on this rink.
I know, but for the jujubes. Zero Matter says, Rachel, red card.
I'll take it.
Hayden Smith asking about the long black socks, whether they are for compression to assist with circulation. Yes, I believe they are. And that's where you can get approval to wear those if you need them for compression. So you can bring, obviously, a note from a doctor and get those approved.
Great bowl there. I don't know if it was enough for shot, though.
Very close. I reckon it might have been Rach.
I'm on a funny angle here.
It's very close. We've just seen a bit of neon advertising come behind. Seen a few of those trucks this week. Don't be short. Bowls City.
I haven't seen a Bowls one.
Worldwide shipping.
It's good product placement.
Both teams will be pleased with where they're sitting this end. They got bowls in their head, they got bowls behind. It's all up for grabs
It
at
is.
the moment. One shot the difference.
We've got 2 ends to play after this, Connor.
Good call by Zaya. Split it open. Play a metre or 2 through.
Matthew and Keep Cleep both engaging in their jokes on the comments as well. Where are you actually, Matthew? I've been watching every day. Great to have them on board. Had a few that have been on board every day, Connor. Our friend Vince Calabrese.
Dave Neesham, he's usually on every day, probably not the
every
whole
morning.
Yeah, not the whole day, but gets on.
Of course, our friends from New Zealand as well. There's a few of them that have been on every day.
Sean Fullerton. So last end, he bowled 2 unbelievable bowls. Can he? It's probably the right weight It's finishing right behind.
So, as the thirds play their final bowls of this 13th end, I actually, Connor, we're not going to finish this.
How long have we got?
9 minutes.
Oh, yeah. No.
And they're standing around. I think we're going to get timed out in the next end because they're all standing around having a look. It's about to hit 152. Changeovers and all that sort of stuff. This is going to be very, very close.
So we'll probably get this end and another end in.
And
it takes about 8 minutes.
yeah, Connor, you would hate to miss out and be in the match and be timed out.
Yeah.
Imagine that costs you a spot.
It's kind of interesting what happens because it's close.
I thought we were going to get these in, but we are... Skips haven't even sent down their first bowl at this end, and we've hit 152, which means we have less than 8 minutes. It takes about 15 seconds to get down the green. That's a minute of bowling here, plus the changeover.
Didn't want to be short.
So we started at 11:45, Rach.
Yeah.
And we are sitting within that 10-minute warning.
And the way it's sitting, if Graham Kent continues to hold shot, it's got to be 13-all going to last end, but...
What's that done?
Still won.
And Peter Bowler loved it. He said, you made it better. Almost tripped on a bowl at the back there. He's okay. Tripadil replay on this, what we think is going to be the penultimate end. Are we going to be tied? Are we going to have a one-end shootout for the victory? Well, this is... I think we're only going to have one more end. Finish it on 14. Isaiah Bettess. Sends this one down to maintain the lead.
It's not going to change anything.
No.
So Trevor's going to have to make a decision here. Does he play his final bowl? I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't. So that might help us in terms of time. 1:54, we have 6 minutes to get this end in. And then the jack roll. 13 apiece. We think this is going to be the last end. That has eaten a bit of time away, though. Not bowling that bowl. But if you're thinking this 8 by about, 15 seconds, plus the jack roll, 9 times 15... It's 135 seconds of bowls, which is over 2 minutes, plus pre-shot routines. This is going to be very, very close. We have ticked within the final 5 minutes. Are they going to get this end in?
Down to the wire, Val.
They have to get the jack rolled for the final end. We're at 13 all. One end shootout, we think. Matthew in the comments, I really don't know if you're pulling our leg or not.
God, jub jub.
That is a jujube. They say that's a peach in cricket. Or a Jaffa, that's a jujube from Bernard McCarthy.
Can you red card him, Matt?
Scott Butterworth, I'm not sure what you mean by that in the comments.
It's a great reply from Graham.
Yeah.
Ken. Give him one for the rest of his team to bowl to.
So we are sitting. We've got 3.5 minutes to get this end done. Are we going to get it in? Are we going to get it in? Plus crossovers, plus changeover.
I'm going to call it early and say no.
I've been in this position before where I've said we're absolutely not going to get it in. And then all of a sudden, somehow they just rattle through the ends stupidly quickly. Two and a half minutes. I think the horn is going to go off before we get there. I'm starting to lean towards UH. I think this is going to be the last end. Sean Glason can't do anything. And in fairness, if at the crossover, if I am, say, a Bettess, and you're holding, you're almost taking that little extra time on the mat.
Yeah, and he has the last bowl as well, so he'd be pleased with that.
Yep.
I reckon he knows exactly the situation.
Yep. Because we have ticked under 2 minutes to go.
The players don't really want to rush their bowls when the scoreline is this close.
And that's the thing. You can get stuck into that race. You can be in the mindset of, well, there is the horn.
We've been horned.
So this is the last end confirmed. JR's blown his horn. Tournament director John Roberts. So these are the last few bowls coming through.
He's got a bit premature, hasn't he?
Tends to do that. He's been going a couple of minutes early in the mornings.
Oh.
We've been waiting to be set up. At 8:56. We're like, perfect. We're okay. JR goes boom. I'm like, can you at least ask us?
He's tournament director.
Peter Bowler.
He's a good man, JR. We have a bromance.
Let's just provide a few more options to Trevor. Bowl behind is brilliant. That's what he's done. He's put in a very nice spot. So the hat was taken off by Trevor. He knows what that means.
So you're almost in the mind of, well, this is coming through from Sean Fullerton. Didn't want to do that.
No.
Did not want to do that. And now what's the scenario? Are they one up now? Peter's going to come up and have a look. Oh, no.
The good thing is that even if they are one down, they've got 3 seconds. 4 seconds maybe.
And this is where not getting through your ends can really hurt you, because whoever loses this end now is not going to have the right of reply on that 15th end where they maybe could have possibly won the game.
I'm not sure who's holding. This could be an interesting one. Asai's probably got everything to play for. Forehand, backhands, all he's on the way, and he can knock it either of them up. Where's Trevor Foulkes? He has to be careful. There's a lot of traffic for his team.
No, Sarah Matter on the comments. They are not.
Peter Bowler.
Oh, what's he done? He's obstructed a few things.
Oh,
I
that
think
takes measure out.
Yep.
So there must have been one down.
Yeah.
I reckon they were one down anyway.
I like that nickname in the comments, Connor.
Money.
Money.
Well, Money Bags is a common name for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of money?
No. I reckon Trevor Foulkes will keep doing the same thing. Look at just the pot to jack, maybe. Doesn't matter if they go one down or five down. Okay, another one. Short one from Team Bettess, and Trevor Foulkes is a lot in the way. Keep clip. Rach to get a groovy nickname. It's Dave.
Well, it's already Dave.
Yep. Just call me Dave.
There's a lot in the way for Trevor, so I think he'd be playing Wade, hoping for some like a stunner run. Kitty, he's got the tee, he's saying. I reckon he's going to this bout.
Let's see what happens. We've got 4 bowls left in this contest. It will end at 14 ends. We're not getting to the 15th. We have been timed out. Two hours and 15 minutes has come and gone. We are going big, Trevor Foulkes.
Look at the arm swing.
Like a pendulum.
Oh,
He's launched at it. Trevor Foulkes off the mark.
He's not going to die wondering.
No. So, Isaiah Bettess will hope that he only has to play one more bolt.
For Zaya, you know what Trevor's doing? You're just drawing the forehand. If you can get another second, then it takes away the danger if they do get yours clean.
So this is the last match going on this green.
He's going for the blocker.
Oh, it's just turned that little bit too far. Trevor's going to come down and have a look. And
Yeah, it's still there.
yeah, you can just see Isaiah at the back of the ring saying, oh no, it's still on.
Well, Zaya's still got last bowl,
Yeah.
so even if Trevor gets this, I don't think Isaiah will worry too much.
So this to keep the match alive for an extra bowl. Scores are tied. Trevor Foulkes, their tournament is on the line here. They need to win this to give themselves an opportunity in the last game to keep themselves in it. If they lose this game, they are out. And then it'll go to Isaiah Bettess and the other team in this group that have had a win. They'll be jostling it out for a spot in the knockout rounds. 23 available in the next best qualifiers. But you win your group and you're in. That's the easiest way through. Wait coming. A little bit lighter this time. Trevor Foulkes. What's he got? Peter Bowler doesn't mind it. But it's drifting under. And that will do. He's not going to bowl his final bowl. is Isaiah Bettess because he doesn't need to and he doesn't want to put any more risk on it. They'll take a 1 and they'll take the win in 14 ends, 14 shots to 13. It was close, it was tight. But the Victorians from the Sunraysia region, the sun is shining on them. The jujubes will be flowing after this match. And it will keep them relaxed, that's for sure. Bernard McCarthy, Sean Fullerton, Luke Savidis-Milner and Isaiah Bettess get the job done and win it 14 shots to 13. It was nervy. The momentum wasn't with them in the second half of the match. But they got it. And Rachel, Roger, thank you very much for joining me, and it's been a great pleasure having your company for possibly the last time at this AO.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Val. It's been a pleasure.
No problems at all. Connor, well done to you. We'll see you in the next match.
Yeah, thank you, Val.
We'll be coming up in just over 20 minutes' time, so we better get going and set up for the next stream. We'll catch you shortly on Ringside Live.